Your life is ultimately determined by your mornings. Let me explain. So we've all heard of the saying that how you start the day ends the day, right? Basically, what you do in the mornings, how you feel in the mornings, determine how you feel at the end of the day and what you do throughout the day and at the end of the day. So if your mornings determine your days, and your days determine your weeks, and your months are made out of these weeks, your years are made out of these months, your lives are made out of these years, your life is basically made out of your mornings, right? So that's the logic. If you want to fulfill your day, if you want to feel that you've done your best, I've done my best for this day, I haven't wasted this day. Because many times I think about, I haven't done anything productive, I just wasted my whole day, right? That's because I don't do productive things in the mornings. That's because I don't fulfill my day already in the morning. And many times I want to clutch this day. So at the end of the night, I just force myself to do something productive. But at the end of the day, you're already tired and no motivation, you don't have focus, you're sleepy. You just can't do the productive or hard task at the end of the day. Some of you might be different, maybe you're night owls, but I find doing it in the morning, doing things in the morning or the first half of the day better and easier. So if you want to feel that you fulfilled your day, you haven't wasted your day, you need to do the hardest task in the morning. It all starts in the morning. Do the hardest task. Eat the frog. What I mean is, do your most productive, most challenging task first, before your other side tasks. For me, it's record YouTube videos. Right now it's 7 a.m. I've just woken up and I did my simple habits like going to take a shit and stuff. Then right now, the first main task I'm doing is recording videos before I do my schoolwork, before I eat breakfast, before I cook and meal prep. I'm doing the hardest recording videos task first. And no matter how slack you are, no matter how lazy you are, and no matter how hardworking you are, if you've done the hardest task in the morning, right, at the start of the day, you've checked it off the list, you're done, you don't have to think about it. If you just laze the entire day after that, right, you would still feel that you've fulfilled the day, you haven't wasted the day. The day would be still productive to you, right? Because you've done the hardest task, the most challenging task, the task that you would dread normally, the task which takes hours of no progress, the task that you procrastinate a lot, the task that you end up not finishing during the day and you have to split it up to multiple days to finish it. If you've done this task just in the morning, you can slack the whole day and still feel that you haven't wasted your day. You would feel even better as compared to most days, right? So eat the frog, do the hardest, most fulfilling task in the morning. Secondly, a boost to this, cause you don't really want to slack the whole day after doing the hardest task, right? Secondly, you should schedule your day. From the mornings, from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, you want to have this regimen, this plan. It's like in school, we have timetables, right? Each hour is already taken up by your classes, what subject by what subject, and your breaks, all during this strict, regimented timetable. Why not extend it to your whole life, the other moments of your life, outside of school, outside of work? You have this regiment to strictly follow, this plan, so that you're not drifting mindlessly throughout the day. So with this plan, you know what to do, you know what to expect. And it's basically more productive. You feel more productive when you follow a plan, a structure, rather than not having structure in your life. And when you do follow this plan, you feel better about yourself. You feel so much better. You feel so much productive and fulfilled. You certainly wouldn't have wasted a day if you've done your tasks, you followed your timetable and your schedule, right? A side tip is momentum of positivity. I've mentioned in another video momentum, you can go watch it later. So basically how you implement this momentum is having small wins stack up to build this momentum, like to warm yourself up. I implement this before my hardest tasks because when I wake up I'm still a bit like groggy and not functioning, right? So I have to do some certain habits or good habits or like small tasks before I engage with my hardest tasks. I make the bed, I drink some water, then I go to the toilet, take my shit, brush my teeth, bathe a bit because I'm like feeling dirty and I'm a bit sleepy, so I refreshen myself. Then I brush my teeth. And after this, right, you've done some tasks, you feel productive. You feel you feel productive already because you've done this tiny task. You've done multiple tasks already. You've like checked them off the box, even though they are tiny, even though they are routine to you. It still feels productive. It gives you like this mindset, I've been productive since I've woken up already. And then with this momentum, this stacking up, you go to your main task, your hardest task, and it feels easier because you're more like warmed up. It's like doing stretches and warm-up exercises before a sprint, rather than you just come out from your house and go straight to a sprint, right? This is how it feels. And it makes doing the hardest task easier. It makes it more motivating to you. And there's less friction. So this is how I take charge of my day. I do the hardest tasks in the morning. Then I have a schedule, which is better to schedule and plan out the previous night so that you're not biased or you're not influenced by your current emotions in the morning, because sometimes you can wake up a bit groggy or tired. And then I have this momentum of wins in the morning, of small tasks, before I engage with my hardest tasks. Ultimately, you would already feel productive and fulfilled, even in the middle of the day. You can be relaxed and stress-free, and you're not pressuring yourself. You have this belief in yourself that you've already conquered the day and you've taken charge of your day. You know what to expect, you know what to do, and you've done those. You've done what you've expected yourself to do. That is how I take charge of the day and become more productive and feel better about myself. Okay, bye.